Good morning from a slightly cooler Costa Blanca. What is it? Tuesday. It's a couple of days after the last reto, which was Aconcagua. Oh, I always pronounce that. My Spanish partner always tells me that I pronounce that incorrectly. But yeah, it was summit number 9 in the 10 Summits Charity Challenge for Centro Doble Amor. And I normally write a blog. I'm not sure how many people read the blog, probably not that many. But I thought I'd do something a little different and do a vlog, a video message, a quick video message. So, as I said, that's number 9 done. We have one more left, which is Everest, which is on the weekend of the 29th and 30th of May. I'm crossing my fingers. In fact, I'm crossing everything that can be crossed for cooler weather. So this weekend, as incredible as it was super tough. Not the distance or to be honest with you, the elevation, because I've trained for that, but the heat. The summer is here now. It's funny, the weather on the Costa Blanca kind of goes from winter to summer, kind of almost overnight. 2 weeks ago it wasn't cold, but 2 weeks ago it was super cool, great conditions for running. We had some hot days, and then we had a forecast around the middle of last week for we had a yellow warning for excessive heat. So I wanted to start my reto early because we're still under toque de queda, we're still under curfew here. So technically I wasn't able to start until 6 and we had to be back home by 10. So that kind of made the window of opportunity for running the retos in one day really challenging. So we took the decision to do them over 2 days, but I kind of thought Aconcagua was going to take around 16 to 18 hours. So I wanted to start early. So we spoke to the police, and we got given an authorization, if you like, to start a little earlier. So on Saturday morning, I started at 4 o'clock, which was a godsend, really, because as we say here, menos sol, less sun. And I started at 4 o'clock, or 7 minutes past 4, and it was about 21 degrees at 4 o'clock in the morning. The sun came up about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Beautiful sunset over Racco da Conil, or Torre di Aguilo, looking towards Benidorm, up over Serra Helada. But with the incredible sunrise comes more heat. And I have to be honest, it was probably one of the toughest things. Saturday was one of the toughest days I have ever had in however many years of running, climbing, mountaineering, all of these things, all of these adventures that I've done, time spent in the military. Saturday was without question one of the toughest days, if not the toughest day in the office, if you like. The heat and the sun was absolutely relentless, and it completely it broke me, to be honest with you, to the point where the plan for the day was to try and achieve the 90 kilometers and 7,000 meters of elevation between kind of 4 in the morning and 10 at night. It was going to be challenging, but that was the plan. By 4 o'clock, so 12 hours in, I'd done 60 kilometers and 4,500 meters of elevation, and I was broken. And I think Ava and I made the decision that we were to stop, because I think if I'd have continued, I think my health, my physical well-being would have been in question, to be honest with you. So we knocked it on the head. We took the right decision. We then went back on Sunday morning and Did the remaining 30 kilometers and the remaining 2,500 meters of elevation. Again, I started at 4 o'clock and we finished about 10 o'clock. So over the 2 days, 18 hours of running, 90k, 7,000 meters of elevation. Sunday, the temperature was around about 34, 35 degrees in the shade. The sun in the sun temperature was around about 44 degrees. So I'm pretty pleased that I managed to do 60k, 4,500 meters of elevation on Saturday, and only had 6 hours. Only had a short run to do on the Sunday. I was super dehydrated, but I'm feeling okay now. In fact, I feel fantastic now. I had a little bit of pain in my ankle and a little bit of tenderness in my patella tendon, but it's absolutely fine. I have no soreness. So yeah, I feel great. I have a session with a physio on Wednesday just for a bit of additional recuperation, and then we start preparing for the final Retto, which is on, as I said, the weekend of the 29th and 30th of May, and it's Everest. So 115 kilometers, 8,000, well, I'm probably going to do 9,000 meters of elevation just to round it up, to be honest with you. We'll see how I feel on the day, but essentially, again, we have to do it over 2 days. I don't know what the weather forecast is going to be like. Summer is here now on the Costa Blanca, so it's going to be warm. Again, I'll probably start around about 4 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning over both days, and the plan will be to do 57, 58 kilometers and 4,500 meters of elevation on each day to get that done. The reason, obviously, I'm doing or have done these challenges is to raise money for Centro Doble Amor. Centro Doble Amor is a occupational centre in Benidorm, which is just down the track from us, 10 or 15 kilometres down the road. Ava's brother, Ava, my partner, her brother has attended Centro Doble Amor for probably 20 years. And, you know, the guys and girls that go there are truly inspirational. They just live their lives to the best they can without complaining about anything. They're always happy, they're always smiling, they're a pleasure to be around. So, you know, 10 months ago, less than that, 6-7 months ago, I needed a little bit of motivation, so we thought let's put together a bit of a challenge and let's raise money to help the centre to continue to provide the incredible service that they do, you know, to the local community. It doesn't just service Benidorm, it services La Nucia. I guess if you're watching, wherever you're watching, and you're not from Alicante, you might not know these places, but essentially the whole Marina Baixa area, you know, so Benidorm and its surrounding areas, and they provide a service for, I don't know how many hundreds of adults and young adults that have physical and learning disabilities. So it's an occupational centre. We set out a target to raise €2,500. We have designed some t-shirts. I am wearing a t-shirt now. So the El Reto de las 10 Cimas, the challenge of the 10 summits. We have sold some t-shirts, we have had some contributions and some donations from lots of incredible people and lots of incredible companies, and we have raised €2,100, so we're just shy of the target. Obviously what we'd love to do is achieve the target and hopefully a little bit more, so we can then present that to the guys at the centre after Everest, maybe 2 or 3 weeks after Everest. I'm looking forward to Everest, but I would be lying if I said there is no trepidation. There is. The distance, the elevation, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough, but it doesn't really concern me. If it's going to be hot, then maybe we have to change the plan and I have to do it a little slower. The aim is to do 2 12-hour days, basically. But we'll see what happens. As they say here, es lo que hay. It is what it is. We'll get it done. And after that, I'm going to rest. I think this year has been, without races, it's been, and lockdown and COVID, the pandemic, it's been a challenging year for absolutely everybody. And, for me, I needed something to do. I wanted something to do rather than need. I wanted something to do. So we kind of set this challenge and it's been absolutely incredible. It's been tough, but it's been absolutely incredible. We've had some great support from guys from La Villa, and Ultra Race Romania have kind of supported as well. So these are guys that we know from Romania that kind of put on an event in parallel to one of the summits that I did, and we had people from all over the world supporting, and it was absolutely fantastic. And it really kind of gives you a lift and motivates you. But yeah, I think after this, I'm going to have a rest through the summer, and then who knows, we may well think of some other challenge. But listen, from the bottom of my heart, and obviously from Ava, thank you so much for all of your kind words, your words of support, your messages of support, your contributions, your donations. We couldn't do this. We couldn't have achieved what we've achieved without the support from you guys. So thank you. I will continue to do some Facebook posts and Instagram posts and so on and so forth as we build up to Everest, and then obviously during Everest and potentially after Everest I might do another vlog. I'm not really a fan of blogging and vlogging and YouTube and these types of things, but hey ho, I suppose you've got to get the word out there somehow, haven't you? So thank you very, very much for all of your support, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, bye bye.